My dear child, I've watched you stand at the window of your soul, peering into the distance with a longing so profound it echoes through the heavens. You've been searching the horizon of your life, waiting, hoping, sometimes crying for the answers, the opportunities, the people you desperately yearn to see. Your heart has grown weary from wondering if the day will ever come when these cherished desires become reality. There are moments when you feel alone, almost convinced that your prayers vanish into silence and your tears go unnoticed. But I want you to know, I have seen every tremor of your heart. I have listened to every whispered wish, collected every tear that falls in the quiet of the night. As you stand there, feeling unsure and anxious, I stand right beside you, unwavering, loving, and infinitely patient. I need you to trust me when I say they will appear in the upcoming days. Your hope, your dreams, your answers, or that special soul you've been praying for, I am arranging everything in perfect time. You are not forgotten, nor are your silent cries unheard. I promise you, something beautiful is on the horizon. Beloved, if these words moved you, let it shine through with a light. I understand how difficult waiting can be. It can feel like an endless desert, where every step forward seems to bring more questions than answers. Sometimes, you wonder if the things you long for are even possible, or if you should simply stop hoping to spare yourself more disappointment. But I need you to remember that I am the God who works in the hidden places, in the corners of your life where you least expect miracles to happen. Just as seeds sprout beneath the soil before breaking through the surface, I often prepare blessings in secret so that they can flourish at the perfect moment. The process may be invisible to you for a time, but rest assured, it is underway. The waiting you endure is not wasted time. It is part of a divine plan that shapes your character and strengthens your faith. During the season, I draw nearer to you, teaching you endurance, deepening your patience, and expanding your capacity to trust. So do not despise these days. Let them bring you closer to me. Let them be a classroom where your spirit grows, even before you see the fruit of your hopes. Dearest child of God, your super thanks is the light that fuels our mission of spreading faith and truth. Click the super thanks button to sow seeds of hope for generations. Count on divine blessings to fill your life. My child, you long for solutions, for healing, for companionship, for breakthroughs. Each longing is unique to your journey. Perhaps you've prayed for reconciliation in a relationship that feels broken beyond repair. Maybe you ache for a new door to open in your career or your finances. Or you've shed tears for a loved one who seems lost, hoping they will return to love and light. Know this, they will appear. Whether they refers to people, answers, or long-awaited opportunities, I have not forgotten the blueprint I designed for your life. Even if you cannot see it, your prayers are in motion. My angels are at work, orchestrating timings, guiding hearts, aligning circumstances. When the time is right, and I promise you, you will know when it is right, events will unfold with a seamless grace that leaves you in awe. That is how I work, in ways beyond human understanding, in manners that teach you it is not by your might, but by my Spirit, that these miracles come to pass. Yes, they will appear in upcoming days, but I also want you to find peace in the present. Do not let worry and desperation rob you of the joy available right now. It's tempting to put your life on hold while you wait for the next big thing to happen. However, my child, there is beauty and purpose even in today. Learn to rest in my presence. Let your heart quiet down from the chaos of worry. Seek me in prayer, in moments of silence, and in the gentle rhythms of nature. I am present in every sunrise and every quiet whisper of your soul. Cherish the people around you, even as you await new connections or the return of someone dear. Do not overlook those who stand by your side right now. A small act of love in the present can bloom into a lifetime of treasured relationships. Nurture gratitude instead of waiting for a massive breakthrough before you thank me. Open your eyes to the blessings already woven into your life: health, breath, a new morning, supportive friends, or the simple comfort of a meal. Pass on the positivity. Share this video with up to 5 people who could use a dose of inspiration. I know that along with anticipation comes the shadow of doubt. When you have waited long, it's natural for fears to creep in. What if I'm not good enough for the blessings I seek? What if my prayers are not worth answering? What if I have made too many mistakes? My child, you are never beyond my grace. I do not withhold goodness from you because of your flaws or shortcomings. If perfection were the requirement to receive my blessings, no one would qualify. But my love is unconditional, unearned, and unwavering. So do not let doubt separate us. Each time fear arises, remember my voice. I have promised to be with you always. Your past missteps or current uncertainties cannot remove you from the shelter of my love. I want you to believe with all your heart that the promise stands. They will appear. Trust not in your own understanding, but in the might and mercy of the one who formed you and set you on this path. Faith is the bridge between your hopes and the blessings that are to come. It is not a passive state of simply wishing and waiting. It is an active posture of trust. You might feel your faith is small or fragile, but even faith the size of a tiny seed can move mountains when it rests in me. Let your faith be a daily practice. Speak words of affirmation and trust. Pray boldly, believing I hear every word. Act in love and kindness towards others, reflecting the grace you yourself have received. Step forward even when the path ahead is unclear, confident that I guide your every step. When you live out your faith, you prepare your heart to receive what is coming. You make space for miracles. It's not about earning favor, but about staying in harmony with my will, so that when the doors open, you are ready to walk through them. Lift someone's spirits. Share this uplifting video with someone who might need it right now. My child, I want you to imagine for a moment the day when these long-awaited they finally appear. Maybe it's a person who changes your life with kindness and love. Maybe it's an opportunity that unlocks your potential. Maybe it's the resolution of a lingering hurt that brings you deep peace. Picture that day. You wake up with a renewed sense of purpose, a stirring excitement in your soul. You open your eyes and realize the season of waiting has given way to a season of harvest. In that moment, all the prayers, tears, and patience you invested will make perfect sense. You will see how I wove everything together with a precision only I could manage. And when that day arrives, I want you to remember that nothing was in vain. Every lesson learned, every moment of patience, every step taken in faith, it all culminates in the beautiful breakthrough. In that moment, let your heart erupt with gratitude, knowing that my promises never fail. My dear child, I long for you to hold on to hope a little longer. Lean into my presence, not away from it. Tell me your fears. Let me soothe your anxieties and keep your eyes open for the wonders I am preparing just for you. I promise you, with all the love in my heart, they will appear in the upcoming days. Your prayers are not forgotten. Your tears have not gone unnoticed. Heaven is working on your behalf, orchestrating everything in due season. Walk in faith, embrace the present, and trust the timing of my plan. When the moment comes, and it will, you will stand amazed at the grace that unfolds before you. You are never alone, and I will never stop loving you. This is my vow, my hope, and my promise for you. If this message has touched your heart and renewed your hope, share it with someone else who might be waiting in faith, longing for an answer, or in need of reassurance. Sometimes, a single ray of light can brighten another's path, and you never know whose spirit might be lifted by these words. My dear child, If this message warmed your heart, let me know by liking it. Amen.